Where is he, Frosty?
Who, Shep Morrison?
Yeah, Shep Morrison.
He's, out delivering Christmas baskets to the poor.
Are those what you had in mind, Mr. Morrison?
Yeah, you're getting warmer. I've had a few complaints lately. Have you got anything without so much lace on it?
Oh, I have some new Snuggies. Would you like to see them?
Yeah, let's have a look at them. Never mind. Just give me 10 dozen of the kind you're wearing. Yeah. Send a dozen to each one of these addresses. And throw in a dozen for yourself.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Morrison.
It's okay.
The lingerie department. Come on. Come on, Shep.
No, take it easy, boys. I haven't finished my Christmas shopping yet. I still got to get something for the chief.
Don't be cute. An hour ago, over on Clark Street, we found 3 stiffs smoking Leonardo da Vinci's.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Well, whatever it is.
There isn't a better cigar made. But why should I do a thing like that?
They were Pretty Willie's boys, and you and Willie aren't exactly pals, are you?
Well, we don't belong to the same lodge, but you're barking up the wrong tree. I've been in this store all afternoon. I've been examining lingerie for the last hour. Haven't I, Snuggie?
Oh, over an hour.
You always have an alibi, haven't you?
Yeah, it saves commuting to that rat trap of yours.
Well, Merry Christmas, Shep. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Make that 2 dozen for yourself, honey.
You wouldn't think to look at him he could kill a man.
Nobody can do all right with a woman.
He may be a gangster, but he's certainly a valuable customer. I hope you showed him every courtesy.
Oh, I think I did all right.
Hiya, boss. Bought my present yet?
Yeah, I got you all taken care of. Hey, look at that.
Down 3 times now. I think that's enough. No, not just now. Oh, there she is.
I used to be crazy about him. Sometimes I wish I was back in the 5th grade, sliding down him again.
I mean, the girl. She's got class. That's the kind of a girl you want to take home to your mother.
Yeah, when your mother isn't home. You want me to bring her over to place for dinner?
No, that's no easy, oh. That's a nice girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Will you go over and help him pick up those blocks over there? Thanks.
How do you know? Get her away from those sandboxes and balloons. She's probably a ball of fire.
Ah, you're nuts. Anybody can see what she's like.
That's what I call tasty.
How about it, Judy? You ready for a little relief? Am I? Where do these mothers go, anyway? You know, I don't believe they're shopping. I think they just leave their little animals here to keep them out of reform school.
Don't let it get you, dearie.
When I took this job, I loved children, but now... Oh, what kind of a life is this, anyway? I want something to happen.
Well, you're in the wrong spot for that kind of action. Now, I'll get into my whites and take over for a while.
Okay.
Blow my nose, please.
Go ahead and blow. Blow your little brains out, darling. Come on. There you are.
Thank you.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
May I help you?
No, thanks. I just like to watch the children play.
Oh, well, you've come to a good place for it.
It's cute, isn't he?
At first. He's been doing that all day.
Hey, mister, can you fix this?
I'm sorry, Sonny. I don't know a thing about machine guns.
I can even change tires on velocipedes.
Ah, look at them there, enjoying themselves. Not a care in the world. It's relaxing just to watch them.
Anybody can see you're not around children very much.
Not around them. I'm around them all the time.
Really? How many do you have?
Oh, not so many. A couple. Hey, I wouldn't miss their play hour for anything.
That's the best part about being a man. You can come home, have your play hour with them, and send them to bed. You know, it's not so easy for your wife.
Oh, I'm not married. I mean, not anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I shouldn't have said what I did because you're probably with him a great deal.
Well, not as much as I'd like. I've been kind of busy lately. But I leave most of that up to the butler.
Butler?
Yeah, that's since the nursemaid left.
Oh, well, if you're having any trouble finding a new one, we'd be glad to make a recommendation. We have a list of reliable women.
Well, that's great. I'll take a look at it some other time. I'll be back again soon.
As a matter of fact, I might be interested in the job myself.
Well, that's nice of you. But, I don't think you'd like it. My, kids are kind of noisy.
They couldn't be any noisier than this. Oh, but then perhaps you'd prefer someone older.
No, no. On the other hand, you're just about right for the job. You're hired. Will $50 a week be all right?
50?
Well, that's $25 for each kid.
Well, thanks. I couldn't turn down an offer like that.
I'll send my car for you. My name's Morrison. S.J. Morrison, the, banker.
I'm Judy Miller. I'll be ready at 6 o'clock, and thank you very much, Mr. Morrison.
That's okay. Goodbye. Cute little devils, aren't they?
Anytime his mother wants to check him, it's okay by me. Did he ask you for a date?
He's sending his car for me at 6.
No. Where's he going to take you?
Oh, dinner at the Drake, dancing at the Bell Tabran, and then we're going home to decorate his Christmas tree.
Wonderful.
It would be if I weren't such a liar.
Oh.
Nope. All he saw in me was a little mother for his offspring.
Well, don't give up. He may take another look.
Come on.
Is she coming to dinner?
She's moving in.
Moving in. I guess she wasn't as refined as you thought she was.
Frosty, I've got myself in quite a spot.
You didn't ask her to marry you.
No, no.
Then you're okay, because anything short of that's pure sales talk.
I'm not as okay as you think. I got to get myself a couple of kids by 6 o'clock. Good evening, Miss Miller.
Good evening.
Well, here's one of them. The other one's visiting his grandmother. Harry, say hello to the lady.
Glad to meet you, Harry.
Harry.
Hiya, sister. That's the flesh.
It's that public school he's been going to. After vacation, I'm going to put him in a private one. He's been getting kind of fresh lately.
Oh, I don't think he's fresh. Harry and I are going to be great friends. Aren't we, Harry?
It's possible.
Tell Judy what Santa Claus is going to bring you for Christmas.
Do I have to listen to that slush?
The way I said, those public schools. Oh, Miss Miller, I'd like you to meet Mrs. Sage. She's our housekeeper.
How do you do?
You'll have to excuse the way I look. I spent the whole afternoon going over the floor.
Mrs. Sage will show you to your room.
Shall I take Harry with me?
No, never mind. It's our play hour.
Follow me, Miss Miller.
Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Morrison, you won't mind if I leave a little bit early tonight, will you? I've got a few dolls I want to unwrap for Christmas.
Sure, sure. Run along. Harry, I don't like your attitude. You talk like a little mug and you act like a little mug.
Well, I ain't no choir boy.
You watch your lip around Miss Miller. I didn't like that crack you made to her.
Ah, what does she mean handing me that slush? She's old enough to know there ain't no Santa Claus.
That's not the point. A kid your age is supposed to believe in Santa Claus. And from now on, you're gonna believe in him.
Ah, the whole thing's a racket.
I guess there's only one way to convince you.
Okay, okay, have it your own way.
And when you see that tree tomorrow morning, you're gonna be surprised, aren't you?
That depends on what's under it.
That's the sort of talk I don't like.
Just the same, I don't go for hobby horses and teddy bears.
You're gonna go for him tomorrow.
Okay, okay. But I can see it ain't gonna be much of a Christmas for me.
Here, a little higher with this one.
Up here, do you think?
Yeah, that looks all right. You know, a lot of people like to spend Christmas Eve in nightclubs, watching chorus girls and drinking champagne. But I like to spend it right in my own home, decorating my own tree.
There, how does it look now?
It's getting better every minute. Hello, Mrs. Sage. Hello, Miss Miller. Well, hello, kid. You want to play?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, this is great, the Woolworth building. Ah, look here, Harry. We can even build a Holland tunnel. Would you like that?
I can hardly wait.
Okay. Oh. This thing's all right. Elevator and everything, eh? I can't even get away from business on Christmas. I hope you weren't scared. Those bank messengers are mighty quick on the draw.
I think it was a pretty rotten trick.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You're Shep Morrison.
Yeah. I guess it was in the cards for you to find out eventually.
It was very cute of you to get me to quit my job. tell me I was going to work for a banker. You know, it's going to be a wonderful reference to tell people that my last employer was Shep Morrison, a gangster.
Well, you don't have to tell anybody anything. You still got a job.
Do you think I'd go on working for you?
Well, now, look, I know I'm no pillar of society, but I'm not as bad as you think.
You couldn't be.
Now, wait a minute. You got to listen to me. A few years ago, I was just a peaceful guy like anybody else, running a dairy lunch and selling a little bonded stuff on the side. Then they started shoving me around. I found out the only way I could make them stop was to shove back a little harder. Well, pretty soon I got so good at shoving, I found myself in charge of it. But that still don't mean I like it.
Then why didn't you quit?
Well, that's not so easy once you're in. I can't quit.
Fortunately, I can.
Gee, I wouldn't have said all those things I did if I'd known who you was. From now on, I'm gonna be proud to call you my own man.
Do you mean to say you're not even Harry's father?
I guess not.
Well, you ought to know, hadn't you?
Look, I'll be honest with you. Yesterday, when I saw you at that store, I really wanted to ask you for dinner. But when I was casing you, we started talking about kids, and the first thing I knew, I was a father. Well, from there on in, I had to live up to it.
You lied yourself into this just to get me to go out with you?
Yeah. But you ought to be flattered. If I hadn't liked you so much, I wouldn't have bothered.
I am flattered, Mr. Morrison. But goodbye.
So you're going to walk out on me, huh?
Why shouldn't I? You don't need a nursemaid, and you haven't any children.
Why, sure I have. Now that I've got used to Harry and we sort of understand each other, I'm going to keep him around here. Don't make up your mind now. Let's talk about it at dinner. Let me take you down to the Gold Coast.
Oh, well,
That's great.
All right. But it's only because it's Christmas.
Hot dog! I always wanted to go to a classy joint.
You're going to bed like a kid ought to.
What do you mean? After what you said, I thought I was gonna be one of the gang.
Well, you're not big enough yet. If you go to bed and grow a little more, maybe later on I'll take you in.
Thanks, Shep. I'll grow as fast as I can. I'll cut out smoking.
Don't quit all at once. Maybe you better taper off easy.
Okay.
Come on, Harry.
Hey, Pop, do I have to sleep with all them teddy bears now? Do I?
No, forget it.
Gee, thanks. He's a swell guy.
What did you do that for?
Don't be angry, Shep.
Why shouldn't I be? You looking for chances to see that guy?
Oh, it's not that at all. It's just that I don't see why you should go out of your way to have trouble with him.
I'll take care of him. You just tend to your singing.
Just that I get so frightened when I think what might happen. I don't want to see you lined up against any garage wall.
Who's been talking to you?
What's happened to others? I couldn't stand it if it happened to you.
I never knew you liked me quite that much.
Tried not to. I hate what you are, but it just doesn't seem to make any difference anymore.
If I thought a girl like you would marry a guy like me, I'd ask you.
Then I will. But go ahead and ask.
I'm asking.
I'm accepting.
Oh, Winnie, we're engaged to be married.
Congratulations. I suggest you hold your anniversaries every month.
Such a joy could be. my
Run
dad.
along, honey. I've been trying to get over to you in a nice way. That's my girl. Now I'll make it plainer. Lay off.
You're putting an awful strain on our partnership, Shep.
Lay off or I'll put a strain on you that'll crack you wide open. I'm through kidding with you, Willie. You get offside once more and you'll end up smoking one of my cold cigars.
Okay, Shep. Okay. Don't get yourself all worked up. I didn't mean anything.
I do.
You got the wrong angle on this, Shep. I just figured that you and me being partners, I could kind of clown around a little. Still partners, ain't it?
As long as you keep your nose clean, it is.
This is the end of the line, Shep. All right, boys. Better take this along, Louis. It's your brand, Shep, Leonardo da Vinci. You won't need any matches. Take care of him, boys, before he catches cold.
Come on. Now you're down.
You know, it's pretty out here. We ought to come out sometime in the summer for a picnic.
You gave us a break in that basement of yours, Shep. Now we're giving you one.
Hey. Hey, you shot a hen.
Hens don't fly at night. That's a yowl.
Thanks, boys.
Okay, but remember, you're dead. Come on, Louis.
Keep out of sight, Shep. The next time there won't be no yowl to take the rap for you.
First day I'm grown up, I'm gonna go pulling on a pretty woolly guy.
Don't take it so hard. He was no good anyway.
Shep! How come you ain't dead?
Not so loud.
Oh, I can't believe it. It's too good to be true.
It's true, all right, but it won't be if we spend any more time around here. Here's some railroad tickets. Meet me at the station at 9:30 tonight.
Oh, can't we go away now?
Well, I've got a few odds and ends to take care of, but don't worry, honey, I'll be there.
Please be careful.
Listen, fella, why don't you try and be a little more... Frosty.
Shall I fill the tank, sir, or do you just want enough gas to get to the cemetery?
Shep, what are you doing in town? You promised to stay out of sight.
If Pretty Willie finds out we didn't knock you off, there'll be nothing phony about our funerals.
Yeah, Pretty Willie'd be mad, all right, wouldn't he? But if you boys will cooperate with me, it won't make any difference how mad he gets.
Oh, now look, Shep, we done you a favor once. Why don't you just go away and leave us alone?
Well, I figure one good turn deserves another.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I want you boys to do me another good turn.
Oh, we're busy, Shep.
Yeah, awful busy. You got no idea.
Okay, boys, then in that case, I don't see how I can keep Pretty Willie from finding out I'm still alive.
Oh, well, now, wait a minute, Shep. Don't go. We gotta play ball with him. He's got all the aces.
All right. But that goes to show you, when you're told to kill a guy, you ought to do it.
Shep. It's you, Shep.
It's not a ghost, but that isn't your fault.
But you were buried.
That wasn't me. Just a reasonable facsimile.
I'm sorry about that little misunderstanding we had, Shep. I was sorry about it right after it happened, but now you're alive. Well, everything's all right again. We'll be partners again, eh? The joke's on the DA now. He can't pin a thing on me.
You're wrong, Willie. The joke's right where it was a minute ago.
What do you mean?
I'm dead, Willie. You knocked me off like you did 40 other guys. I'm dead and you gave me a big funeral. Why, you were one of my pallbearers.
Stop kidding, will you, Shep? I told you how sorry I was.
Oh, I owe you a lot, Willie. From now on, I'm just beginning to live. But I just wanted to let you know how things really were before I disappeared. To give you something to think about for the next 99 years.
No, Shep, wait. You can't let me take the rap for something I didn't do. Hey, Shep, wait! Shep, don't go!
Please, ma'am, we about ready to leave. This train don't wait for nobody, ma'am.
Keep your shirt on, Uncle Tom. Here he comes. Oh.
Well, boss, did you get your hair combed?
Nah, there was a guy hogging the mirror, so I just ran my fingers through my curls.
This here train's gonna leave.
Well, goodbye, Frosty.
Right.
Goodbye, kid.
Goodbye? What do you mean giving me the goodbye? I was told I was going.
Sure, yeah. You're coming on the next section with Frosty.
Well, what's wrong with this one?
Well, you don't seem to understand. We're on a honeymoon. We're picking up a minister at Crown Point.
Well, ain't I big enough to go on a honeymoon?
Ordinarily, I'd say no, but in your case, I'm not so sure. Come on, honey. Meet you in Rio.
So long.
I can see right now that dame's gonna come between us.
Don't worry, kid. You still have me.
I'd rather have smallpox.
Oh, darling, we're actually moving, leaving town. I never thought we'd make it.
I hope you don't mind. You're not only marrying a dead man, you're marrying a broke one. I haven't got a dime.
Oh, that's all right. We'll start all over in Brazil and raise nuts or something.
Here we are.
We're going to have to stay out of sight in here until we get to New York.
Okay, sweetheart. I hope you brought a deck of cards.